Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today, we're shaving with a blade I've never heard of before. And we're doing it standing up. Stay tuned because That's right, I am Dave Shaves, and today we are shaving with a blade that I have never heard of before. That blade is Viking Super Platinum. Of all the years that I have been wet shaving, and I've been wet shaving for a while now, I've never heard of these blades. No one's ever posted about them in any of the forums I belong to, in any of the groups I belong to on Facebook. No one's ever spoken to me about them. I've never heard of these blades. Even when I go searching for blades online, I've never even seen them. Now, for those that have been watching this channel, you know that I love to try out new blades, and you know that I got a bunch of different blades and a care package I got just before I went out of town, along with a number of soaps and some aftershaves. This seemed like a good day to try a blade I've never heard of. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you've heard of the Viking, please put what information you have about it in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Have you never heard of it? What do you know about this blade? Anything at all? Am I the only one in existence who has never heard of this blade? I can't be. I can't possibly be. But let me know. But anyway, we're going to try it, and we are doing it, as I mentioned, standing up. I have my handy dandy cane, crutch, and I have my brace on. Not that you can see that far down, but I do. So I'm going to attempt to shave standing up. Let's see what we can do. However, I did realize that I forgot to soak my brush because I'm me. I do that a lot. Don't judge me. I see you out there. You're judging me. Don't judge me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and heat up some water so we can soak the brush as we discuss about the absurdity of the fact that I've never heard of this blade. I'm sorry, I can't let it go. He sent me a bunch of blades that I've never heard of, and I heard of so many blades. I collect blades. I don't know, it's boggling my mind. Anyway, this is the whole video, by the way, just me going off on tangents about this damn blade. Hopefully it's good, otherwise there's going to be even more. All right, that's warming up nicely, so we're going to let that soak. All right, and we're going to load that today in my Gillette Slim Adjustable. If you saw my last video, or the video before, was it yesterday's video? What the hell it's been so long, I don't even know. Was it yesterday that I shaved with? What did I shave with yesterday? No, it wasn't. Yesterday I did my McCore. So it was the day before yesterday that I used my Gillette Fat Boy. So I'm using my Slim because I used the Fat Boy the other day, and because also it is one of my go-to razors. So I love shaving with new blades in this. This or my McCore, or that's pretty much it typically when I'm trying to add a new blade. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a try, and we're going to do it on setting 3, which is my typical setting nowadays for an adjustable. So we'll start it there, and if it's not very good, then we will dial it up. Sorry, I need to lean on my crutch because putting too much weight on my good leg isn't helping much either. So anyway, we got that, and we are going to be using, as far as software goes, Viking Revolution Bay Rum soap. But we're not going to be using Bay Rum Aftershave. We'll get to the aftershaves in a second. We are going to be lathering up my Viking with my Viking Revolution brush that I went ahead and got soaking now. That is a badger hair brush. You've been watching these videos long enough to know that, but there it is. And then afterwards, we're going to be finishing up with Nivea Men Cooling Post-Shave Balm, because I used the regular sensitive yesterday, and I want to use the cooling today. And then after that, we're going to be splashing on some Aqua Velva Musk. So that is what we are doing today. That's it. Mainly, it's going to be discussing what the hell this blade is and why I've never heard of it. Sorry, I'm just playing around now. But seriously, I've never heard of this blade. Again, if you have information about this blade, put it in the comments below. Do you have something like that you recently tried out that you were like, where the hell did this thing come from? I've never heard of this before in my life. Because that's what I'm feeling right now. I collect blades, so it is weird that there are blades out there that I have never heard of. I mean, obviously that's going to happen. I'm going to come across, I'm sure, a bunch. I already have. But it's just weird because I spend hours. I'm a blade collector. More than anything, I collect blades. So I spend hours online looking for different blades that I can get to add to my collection. So it's just weird that I've never come across it in all the years. And again, it's been quite a number of years now that I've been traditional wet shaving. So it's just odd that I've never come across it. But we'll see. Let's see if it does any good. Now that I've been talking for 6 minutes and basically said nothing, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. It feels like this is almost done soaking. The good thing about my brushes are even my badger hairs typically don't need much soaking, especially if you moisten up the soap. So we went ahead and put some soap in there. And that's what we got going on. I'm gonna pull my towel down so it's over here close to me. Make it easier. Splash some water on my face just to keep it moistened. I did just get out of the shower. I tried showering on my own for the first time since the accident, and I did quite well. I didn't slip this time, that was how I injured myself to begin with, was slipping in the shower. So I'm very proud of myself for not falling. You're gonna have to deal with me leaning a bit more, but I had to because I could not do another shave sitting down. I just couldn't do it. So, all right. I think that's actually soaked enough. People tell me all the time you need to soak longer. I don't really think that's the case. Soak it for as long as you feel is necessary for your soaps and your brushes. I've been doing this long enough, and I've been doing it on camera long enough that I have a feel for everything I use and how long I need to soak my brushes and whatnot. So we're just lathering up. It's actually quite a soft lather, so obviously there's enough water on there. I will say, though, board brushes need to be soaked longer. At least from what I've seen. My board brush that I have, the Tatara, definitely needs to soak longer than my badger hairs. If you have different opinions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I love talking to you guys. So, and I got a lot of comments yesterday. So please, when you're watching this video, put a comment down below. I love hearing from all of you guys, even if you have different opinions. Even if you have different opinions, I appreciate hearing from you guys. So, but let me know. Let me know if there's anything that you've come across that was weird to you because you've never heard of it. What is something? Do you guys collect soaps? Do you collect creams? Do you collect aftershaves? What do you collect, and what's something you came across while collecting that you've never heard of, and it kind of weirded you out because of it? Let me know. I mean, obviously, everybody has something, and it's just weird that there's these blades out there that I've never heard of. So, but that's the fun of this, right? That's the fun of collecting, is you see weird ones, weird blades, weird brushes, weird razors, that you've never heard of. At least that's definitely the fun for me. I'm very excited to try this blade. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but we'll see. All right, and we lathered nicely. I got a really nice lather out of that today, so that's good. That's very good. Overall, my leg is doing better. I caught my skin. I may have cut myself, but I'm not sure. I think I just caught myself where I don't actually think I cut anything. So I'm not bleeding, thank God. All right. Not bad. Not great. Not the best first pass. Let's see how the other side goes. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and rinse off. And let's see how it feels. Yeah, it's not the best. Typically on a setting 3, I can get a closer shave. It's actually still pretty prickly on there. So we'll see what happens after the next couple passes, but it's not great. There's still a lot of feedback. So let's go ahead and see what happens after pass 2. And I did get a little bit of a nick down here, which I didn't even feel. It's more of an irritation spot, which doesn't bode well for this blade. Because not only did it not give me a close shave, it also caused some slight irritation down at the bottom already after just the first pass. That doesn't bode well for my opinion of this blade, if I'm being honest. Okay. Depending on what pass 2 does, I may have to dial it up to a 5. For the third pass. I mean, it's not great. It's still, like you see, a little bit of irritation there, but again, there's still a decent amount of stubble, which isn't a huge deal, except I'd expect better from anything that I'm shaving with a slim on 3. I'd expect better. I'm going to go ahead, I am going to dial it up to I'm going to dial this up to a 5. Let's go ahead and lather up for the third pass. I mean, for some of you it might work well. Here's the thing to consider also is I have a very thick, coarse beard. So it takes a lot for a blade to cut through it, but still, there was more growth than there should have been after the second pass. I mean, how many times have you guys heard me say, using any of my razors really, that I could probably survive with just 2 passes? That's not the case here. Like, I definitely have to go in for the third pass. And I had to dial it up. See, and I hate that I had to do that because there was some irritation on my neck already, and I can already feel it now that I had to dial up. It's not even like it's a smooth blade. In the end, I will get a good shave out of it, which there have been times where I've used blades and I haven't gotten a good shave out of it all, no matter what setting I was on. For instance, one of the Dorcos, the cheapest Dorco you can get, I will never use that. I have a shit ton of those blades and I will never use them again because they are just crap. Dorcos in general, really, but especially the cheapest ones you can get, they suck so bad. These are a little bit better than that. But these aren't great either. I mean, I had to dial up. And I didn't want to because, again, I could feel it irritating my skin. And you can see the little marks right here, the red marks from irritation. And I could feel that coming even from just the on 3. And I had to dial it up in order to get a decent shave. I'd dial it up for the third pass. Because I think there'd be still even more stubble left. There's still some stubble left. Granted, problem areas, but still, I'm not impressed. I'm not. It wasn't a bad shave. I mean, in the end, it did the job. It was a decent shave. It did what it needed to do. I wouldn't say it was an awful shave. It's not one of those shaves that's gonna piss me off for the rest of the day. You've seen me have a couple of those. It's not one of those, but it's just, it's not great. It's not great. And there's definitely some irritation. It left a smooth feeling, which I like. You know, I am smooth. It took me 3 passes and I had to dial up to get there, but I do have a nice smooth beard right now. But there's definitely some irritation. I'm not happy about that. I will be interested to try this in my Mula R41. To see. Caught myself. Starting to hurt a little bit. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Anyway, I will try it in my Mula R41 to see how it does. But, I mean, here's the thing. 3 passes and I got a good shave, but I had to dial it up, and irritation. So there's good and bads, I guess. I'm not a fan. Give it a try. Let me know. I mean, if I had a thinner beard, if my beard was not as thick or coarse, it probably would have been better. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Or if you've heard of it, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I'm interested in hearing. But let's go ahead and put on some aftershave. That was way too much. All right. Nivea Men Cooling. Put a bunch in my hand. Much more than was necessary. I love the cooling. I love Nivea Men. Both of them. The cooling and the soothing. Love them. All right, let's go ahead and put on some Aqua Velva Musk. All right. That, as they say, is that. I'm glad I did this. You know, it was fun. Was it the best blade in the world? No. You can even feel it. It's a flimsy blade. It's a very flimsy blade. But it might be worth you guys checking out. So if you have the wherewithal to pick it up, you have the ability, pick it up. Let me know what you guys think. Or again, if I am the only person in existence who has never heard of this blade, let me know. Maybe you already know it. Maybe you like it. Maybe it's well known and I just don't know. I tend to think not, though. But anyway, it's a nice blade to keep to my collection, so I'm very pleased about that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. My leg is feeling better, but it is starting to hurt now, so I'm going to have to get this party ending, as it were. So if you're watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon for notifications. If you like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button and please, please give me some love, give me some comments below. That said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.